not really support Israel.
If someone wants to know why I'm running around, I'm trying to find health. Yo, I will legit add you on Snapchat. You will get added. Well, at least after we beat Baba Yaga, she was nice enough to let us into her house. And we just gained health, okay.
Why is balance so OP? You take like no damage and you deal so
they have
much.
incredible utility, and their damage is very high too.
Yo, what happened to Muslim Boy?
He's still here. Don't call him that. He's trying to debate with us. He said that triggers him. It's not right to call him that. Don't do that, man.
Triggers.
Just okay. There's times where it's good to poke fun, but I don't feel like this is an appropriate time. Man, we honestly probably don't need this. We'll just get these two wanteds out for now. We can probably just take this guy out right now. Shit, I didn't realize that guy was. See, can I throw? Yep, shit. See how strong is this guy? 12k. Okay. Honestly, we're gonna need a convert in. We're gonna need a convert in if I want to be able to take out that minion quick. Okay, if someone just wants to see all the guys I have, we've got Ice 107, then I've got Life 77, and I've got Storm 73, Death 54, Life 30, I mean Balance 30, and Fire 10, which I will be continuing on. When my buddy comes back, and we'll be getting that to 110, hopefully. Also, I'm Jewish and I was born in Israel. Didn't really enjoy the talk there. Hey, if you don't like this talk, debate. Tell us why you support Israel. Tell us why we shouldn't talk about this. Speak your opinions. Okay, Joe. So a while ago, modern-day Israel people went to Palestine, and they started to increase, and they had American and British with them, so they attacked Palestine and took over. I've heard there's a constant war there. And obviously
really
didn't agree
is.
with that, but I don't want to start anything ridiculous. Well, real can soup. If you feel free to debate with us, and I guess if it honestly, if we offend you too much, just tell us. I will offend you, but I do have. I guess I will only go so far. So if I say anything that triggers you too much, just tell me and I'll stop. So yeah. So we just have. I'm
Honestly, trigger is like a ridiculous word. But
well, okay. I honestly hate people using the word trigger, just because I hate the current feminist movement. If anything, I think feminism is cancer. They do nothing. Honestly, they're so useless. Does anyone else here feel modern day feminism is ridiculous? Okay.
Well, the only thing is, modern day is, but the thing is, first and second wave I could understand, but this is third wave feminism.
Absolutely. Third wave feminism is horrible. They're cancer. Is that, if that deck is called anti-boss deck, wouldn't the deck be for minions only? Ha 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 ha. No, it's called anti-boss deck. God, my throat hurts so bad. Let me drink water. Okay. It's called anti-boss deck because it's meant to kill the boss. It's, hey, I'm gonna defeat the boss. Feminism, okay, awesome. We agree feminism is awesome, awful. And I just feel, okay, honestly, I feel feminism, they're fighting for inequality, honestly. Does anyone else believe that? White women in America are the most privileged people on the planet.
No, black women.
Well, yeah, forget it.
Black women are.
People will hire them. Did you know in the STEM fields, women are getting hired like crazy just because people don't want to look racist? It's ridiculous. A dark, I'll end up doing that with you. I'll end up doing that deal with you. Honestly, just send me the info that I'll probably end up going through with that. So there's a guy here that wants to trade accounts with me. Honestly, it makes it sound good if we can, let's see. Joe, do you support Bush or did you dislike him? Okay. I don't
support Bush.
I don't know a ton about George Bush, but I feel as he was a speaker, I felt he was an amazing speaker. I felt he handled 9/11 perfectly. I really do. I don't think he could have handled 9/11 any better.
I'll debate you on that.
Okay, the speech he gave, he was reading a book to those kids. He made the decision to stay in there and finish reading the book. I felt that was the best decision he could have made.
How else will he have handled it if he ran out the note signal that he did not have control? He would have easily lost control of the situation if he panicked.
Okay, so Salty Chicken said, "Oh my god, it keeps freezing." I actually have the stream on quite a bit of a delay, and I watch it while I play. So yeah, there's no lag. So if there is any lag or it keeps freezing, I'm sorry, buddy, but that's on your end. Let's see, what do I want to do here?
Yeah, I'll debate you on George Bush. He was terrible. He was hardly a Republican. Really, he was a liberal that ran as Republican.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that part. I feel the original George Bush was really good. I think the original George Bush was very good. I think he was a very good
terrible.
President. I would say he's in the top 10 presidents.
Nope. Disagreed to the top with that.
Okay.
He did stupid shit, and how he handled Gulf War, fucking terrible.
Okay, here's the thing. Bush, I think as soon as we killed Saddam Hussein, I think that's really where we should have been done. I feel like, yeah, we've spent way too much time in Iraq.
Should we have even killed Saddam Hussein?
Well, okay. I've heard a lot of talk about that. I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean...
Because if we didn't kill Saddam Hussein, and we didn't back the rebels in Egypt, and we are not backing the Syrian rebels, it's very unlikely there'd be groups like ISIS, Al-Qaeda.
Yeah,
Taliban formed in the 70s, but they were really weak until that fall of Saddam. And there would not be these extremist groups. 9/11 might not have even happened. Saying that it actually was caused by Muslims.
Okay, so Salty Chicken, you're back. We're debating George W. Bush right now, and if he was a good president or not. Okay, so this will kill the minion, and it should do a lot of damage to the boss. Did I throw a feint on the boss? Okay, yeah, I did. Yeah, I do feel the national debt right now is ridiculous, and I think we really do need to pay China back. I feel like we're getting really screwed on our trade deals. Okay, good, he's out, so now I can just focus on the boss. This boss really ain't touching me, so... I'll just start shielding up and blading. Okay, he did bugs me. But does he have any plus-ups? If he doesn't crit, this bugs is gonna do like 900 damage, which I'm perfectly fine with. Yeah, he didn't crit. Yeah, 920. I'm happy with that. That did 911. That would have been hilarious, but it didn't. So shit.
You know?
Because 911 was hilarious. Here, honestly, we're gonna feign into a shield. Okay, so we've got a guy in here who legitimately doesn't even know who George W. Bush is.
Well, there's George W. and then there's George Sr.
Yeah. There's two Georges.
And then there was Jeb.
Jeb? Oh, poor Jeb. Low energy Jeb. God.
You know what he sold on his website for campaign funds?
What?
Fucking guac bowls.
What?
That had Jeb 2016, yeah.
No.
They were like $15 a piece, and they were like guacamole bowls with Jeb 2016 on them. You have got to be joking me. And then one time he was on his campaign trails, and there was like this kid who comes up to him. Jeb reaches into his pocket and pulls out a fucking baby turtle.
No! That's a lie!
I'm dead serious.
No!
I'm dead serious, look it up. I'll find the link.
Yeah, send me that shit. George Bush baby turtles. Holy cow. Joe, I hate how America calls Muslims terrorists, but they killed 20,000 Japanese and so many innocent Iraqis.
Alright, straight up, it's on CNN.com.
Okay, well of course CNN, they're liberals. Okay, So.
Alright, it's also on ABC News and TheWeek.com.
Okay, so Sam, I've been mostly debating with this guy. So I'm gonna say what he just said, and then I want you to give your opinion, and then I'll give my opinion on it. So he said, Joe, I hate how America calls Muslims terrorists, but they killed 200,000 Japanese, and there are so many innocent and killed so many innocent Iraqis. What is your feel on that? I'm gonna let you weigh in, and then I'll weigh in.
Okay.
Yo, I just did 16K to the boss. Okay, but continue.
Alright, accumulated over the course of history since the founding of Islam back in the mid-7th century, Islam has killed 669 million people and counting. Not to mention all the countries that they have conquered, and not to mention how much the insane taxes that they placed on non-believers, such as the jizya tax, which is different than the Muslim charity tax. So Muslims have killed millions of people, and they were raiding and pillaging Europe centuries before the Crusades, back in 1066, or 1096, I mean. Americans, however, when we bombed Japan, it was necessary to end the war because Japan, you have to understand Eastern philosophy, they will stand and fight, like, to the death. That's why they had kamikaze pilots, and that's why they lost so many, like, Iwo Jima. We bombed the hell out of them, okay? Honestly, in my opinion, after we did that, we should have made them a colony, and we should have just they should be the 51st state.
We kind of did. We wrote their constitution.
We wrote their constitution, and now we are their military power. But we should have just completely taken them over.
Yeah.
They should be our 51st state. But I understand what you're saying about the killing of Iraqis in Afghanistan. We should, in my opinion, we should have never gone over there. Okay, doesn't matter. We should never have been there.
Yeah.
We wasted our own lives, and we killed innocent civilians.
That is very true.
Like, back when who was it? President Madison, I believe. George Washington, Madison, yes. President Madison created a doctrine called the Doctrine of Separate Spheres. It kept all American affairs in the Western Hemisphere and all European affairs in the Eastern Hemisphere. If Europeans had a problem with the Middle East, it should have been Europeans dealing with Iraq and Afghanistan. If we have problems here in the Western Hemisphere, apparently with Monroe's doctrine, we'd be going down into South America, we'd be dealing with the Mediterranean, and if there's issues in Canada. But for the most part, we should be fairly isolationist. That is my opinion.
Yeah, I think you covered a lot of my points. Yeah, I really do feel the nukes on Hiroshima and Nagasaki were both very important. I have done a ton of research into that, and I feel they were very necessary. Shoot, please tell me I have another convert. Single convert. Shit, I don't think I have a single convert. He's in shopping district. I think I'm just gonna go out, TP, and then buy a single convert. Yeah, dude.
How long till you're
you keep that up. I'm gonna mod you, dude. I don't have much of Polaris left. Okay. So
I'm just making sure, because I'm playing League right now. Just making.
Oh, you
are.
Because
I got bored because I didn't have anything left to do.
Okay. So he just made a paragraph of talking. So let me get a drink of water. Let me go buy some converts, and then I'll tell you his next point and what he says.
How old is Salty Chicken?
Salty Chicken is the guy in my chat who keeps screaming, I'm a Donald Trump supporter, so I don't know. I love that guy, though.
Oh. Wait, is Salty Chicken the person of Islamic descent?
No, that is Flazem Soccer. Okay, so here's what he just said. Okay, so I am a Shia, so ISIS is against us. And you know how Christian kills Amish in Europe? That's how other Muslims do to us Shia, just because we believe different. Also, the Japanese thing, they killed 1,000 Americans, so America kills 200 times that amount.
Okay,
yeah.
Let me think.
Okay, we'll get to the first part, but the last part, dude, it was necessary. It was necessary if we wanted to win World War II to kill that many people. We need